Here is my DIY egg turner. I had to last minute make some changes. So we'll see if it works. How I made it was I purchased a ceiling tile. It's called, funnily enough, Egg Crate, from Lowe's yesterday. I then went ahead and took a hot iron and cut out. So you see the small grid pattern right there? That's what the whole thing looked like. So I cut out a square that fit my brooder. I then had to, because the corners are rounded, I had to cut the corners off of the square. I started out trying to make just a single egg square. Didn't realize how large the eggs actually are. So last minute, I had to go in and remove, that's just a bit of melted stuff from yesterday. Had to go in and remove these cross sections. So the brooder's trying to come up to heat, or the incubator's trying to come up to heat again. So the thermostat's going to be kicking it on and off a little less regularly. Actually, it should be. But this styrofoam is super thick, so as you can see, so it really insulates really well. Anyways, so I cut it out to fit the eggs. If you're gonna do this, I would suggest probably making a smaller grid so that it rolls farther, so that you can keep one egg per square. This just happened last minute that I realized, the very last minute that I realized that they aren't going to fit in the individual little squares that I had originally planned on them to go into. So I had to just improvise because it was already installed. So you see the dowels. There's a dowel across right here. It's hot glued in at either end to hold this grid down so it doesn't pop up over eggs. Because that's the last thing that I need is to have an egg get cracked in here or something. The way that I move it, there's zip ties attached here and somewhere right in here. And they are on either end, and they're connected to dowels, which I drilled a hole through and looped the zip tie through so that it won't just slide out. And I have one on either side of the incubator. Excuse my messy kitchen table. It's a collection site for a lot of crap. So I don't want to do them anymore too much, but I'll give you one quick example. So it's pulled in tight on this side, pulled out far on this side, which means the eggs have been pushed this way. So what I'll do is I will pull on this one, right? Now the eggs have been moved that way. So yeah, that's the hand turning DIY incubator.